Hey guys, it's Mark from parkflyers.com. Today we're looking at the new Limitless from Arrma. This is the 2022 model. We have several improvements over the previous model. They may seem minor, but in reality, all of them, the sum of the parts really make a big difference in high speed stability. The first one is the stiffer springs up front. These are going to make the car a lot more stable under high speed. The previous springs were a little bit too soft, and the car really was a little mushy on the front end, especially at high speeds. Then you have the front sway bar, which makes the car a lot more stable under really high speeds, and it's going to make the car not just more stable, but really more safe. If you have people that you're running the car next to, you definitely want these two improvements in your car. You can add these to the old Limitless, not a problem at all. So the front end, again, is stiffer springs and the front sway bar. For the drivetrain, Arrma decided to go with a longer output shaft from the spool, and it makes this a lot more stable and less vibration. So that's definitely a welcome addition to the car. Another cool feature of the car is that the rear track is 7 millimeters wider. So that is definitely going to make the car a lot more stable. This car, with all these improvements, there's a big difference in the handling and the overall stability and high speed. Now on the underside of the car, they went with a different molded type of chassis. They used these grooves in the chassis like a Venturi type of aerodynamic tunnel, and this is going to make the car a lot more stable under full acceleration. So for this car, we set this up with a Mamba Monster X from Castle Creations, and we have a 1717 brushless motor from Castle and a McLaren 40 millimeter fan for cooling. Overall, this is a really good setup. It's very fast. We went with, for steering, we wanted to choose a servo that had really good power and also a good centering ability. And the ProTech servos are really the best. In my drag cars and my high-speed cars, I use ProTech only. And this is the 370 TBL. It retails for about 160 bucks, worth every penny. We're using a Power Hobby 25 tooth servo arm. Very precise, very nice fit. I wouldn't use anything else. Really nice length on this, and it's the perfect servo arm and a complement to the ProTech servo. So all in all, this car is an absolute beast. It's a speed demon. So just to give you a synopsis of this car over the previous one, this is going to feel a little bit more precise and a little bit more stable at high speeds. That is something that, a lot of people, they go that 110 miles an hour. If you're going those speeds, you definitely want more stability in the front end of the car and in the drivetrain, which you have here. And the wider track, 7 millimeters, doesn't sound like a lot, but it does make a big difference when you're really barreling down the runway at full speed. You want that wider track in the rear for more stability. So all in all, really nice package. They also give you a clear body for on the newer models so that you can paint your own car. This customer that we did this for, he wanted an orange. It really looks good in orange. Very nice, very easy to see, very attractive. And with the blue stickers, it has a nice contrast. Really nice. Now, just to let you know, if anybody is new to the Limitless, this is one of the most stable 8-scale on-road platforms that you can have. The downforce alone from the front and the rear of the car, just from the wings, makes this thing super glued to the road. It's not going to be like those other cars where they're all over the place. This car is planted. Even the first version was good. They made it even better for 2022. Another cool feature for the 2022 Limitless is they gave you more space for your motor and more space for your speed control. So now you have more options on power, and really nice addition for the 2022 Limitless. One thing I just wanted to mention, if you're going to be running this car at full speed and getting aggressive with the batteries and the gearing, like using an 8S and like a really aggressive pinion, you might want to consider using AVC or TSM, or maybe like a gyro from Futaba. It'll make the car a lot more stable, and it'll be safer for the people around you when you're running this car, because it's going to hold the car. It'll hold the front of the car a lot more with a lot more stability in it. So running this car without a traction system is definitely a little bit risky, and we definitely advise against it. We've seen and heard about a lot of these things crashing at full speed. It's not a pretty sight. Another thing we recommend is when you run a car this fast, don't be on the road next to it as it passes you. You want to be at least 20 feet away and maybe up on even like a stool or a ladder just in case things go wrong. You definitely don't want to be driving this near crowds or near small children or kids, or even down your local block. Very dangerous. Really, I have to tell you, I have a lot of experience in the hobby shop. We talked to a lot of people. You really don't want to run this down your block. It's really, 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 really dangerous. So, but anyway, that's what makes it exciting. If used properly, this thing is so much fun, and we really endorse this product. Very well made, and really nice improvements for 2022. I hope you guys like this little intro to the 2022 Limitless. Please leave us a thumbs up. If you can, try to support us by using the Amazon link to purchase the car below. And if you have any comments or questions on the car, leave them in the comments below. We try to answer all the comments that we get. And once again, this is Mark signing off from Park Flyers. We'll see you on the next review. Take care and have a great day.